Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Calgary Center for Spiritual Living. My name is Monica Grammer, and I am a staff minister here, leading this morning's meditation. I found this meditation on the internet, and I adjusted the wording and made it my own. In light of Thanksgiving, let's use the sensation of gratitude for our meditation this morning. The goal of the gratitude meditation is to focus on the contact between your mind and body with a renewed sense of acknowledgement for the splendor and abundance the time of Thanksgiving provides. We will spend a few minutes acknowledging our appreciation, followed by some time of silence. And then my voice will bring you back into the present moment. First, let's get comfortable. Make yourself comfortable in the chair, sitting in a relaxed position, best as you can, or if you're at home, lie down on your back on top of a comfortable mat. And if you feel like it, close your eyes. Place your palms upward toward the sky, or rest them comfortable in your lap, and feel your body settle. Notice what parts of your body are awake and other areas of your body emerging into awareness. Draw your attention to the tip of your toes and wiggle them a bit. And in slow measure, make your way up your leg to your inner thigh. Move up to the slight curve of your lower back. Feel the slow and steady draw of your breath in and out. Notice the beat of your heart, and then focus on the crown of your head. As you listen to the words of gratitude, notice what visualizations come into your mind and senses. Let them emerge one by one, fade in and fade out. Continue to check in with your body and explore how new sensations arise and fall away. Let us begin. In gratitude, I am full of love and joy for the splendor and abundance of Thanksgiving. Much has been given in time of harvest to receive from nature's breast and nourish my body and spirit. I give thanks for my sight In gratitude, I see empty sky of brilliant turquoise. The leaves turn orange and yellow and red. In gratitude, I see deer grazing upon fall wheat, of farmers preparing the field for the next season, knowing the rhythm of the earth. I give thanks for my hearing. In gratitude, I hear the call of migrating birds as they take their symmetric V-shaped flight formation, of geese seeking the south, and at dusk the whimper of the coyote. In gratitude, I hear the bees retreating into their hive, the snarl of the wind moaning against houses, the sound of trees bending, reverberating through the forest. I give thanks for smell. In gratitude, I smell decomposing leaves and lush, damp earth. The great northern pine, apple pie baking in the oven, and goblets of fermented grapes. In gratitude, I smell the waft of grilled meat and fresh baked bread. The last lingering load of laundry hung on the line, and the scent of wool sweaters. I give thanks for my taste. In gratitude, I taste the bounty and gifts from nature of aromatic spices, minced meat tarts, and cranberry-crusted delight. A hint of oak, malt, and spice. In gratitude, I taste delights from nature's garden, the sharpness of the Brussels sprout and creamed butternut squash, roasted vegetables of all varieties. I give thanks for touch. In gratitude, I run fingers along guitar strings, keyboard keys, instruments that delight and give. The noble maple leaf, pressed and immortalized in a book. In gratitude, I touch the woolly caterpillar and wonder what of winter will appear, of plucking the pine cone and scattering seeds for squirrels, who stores for chilled nights. All of this and more my senses explore, the mystery of autumn. An unforgiveness of passing, to lie dormant and sleep, with knowledge of renewal and awakening. In gratitude, I express my deepest appreciation of bounty from fields and forests, knowing I am a part of the cycle, giving back what abundance has given to me. We will now enter into silence. Consider how you express gratitude through your mind, body, and spirit. It is time to awaken to the spiritual being that I am, to acknowledge the gifts that have been given to me. Joy, love, peace, light, abundance, harmony, and the dominion over my mind, where I choose to select in what state I want to live in. And now slowly begin to move your hands and fingers and come to recognize where you are in the here and now. Stretch your body, observe your environment, and take a moment to fully awaken and come back to this room. Thank you for your presence. I'm honored you joined us for this Thanksgiving meditation as a part of your spiritual practice. May you move into your day with a renewal and a sense of thanksgiving and appreciation. Namaste.
It's okay. It's okay. Feeling good, like I should. Went and took a walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best. Every day can work a better day despite the challenge. All you gotta do is leave it better than you found it. It's gonna get difficult to stand by, hold your balance. I just say whatever, no way around it. 'Cause everyone falls down sometimes, but you just gotta know it'll all be fine. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, feeling good, like I should. Went and took a walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, yeah, never stressed. Got my sunshine on my Sunday best. Hey, feeling good, like I should. Went and took a walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best. Amy, took a walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, yeah, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best. Feeling good, like I should. Went and took a walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, yeah, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best.
Yes, elevation. Give it up for Oliver and Amy and dueling wind instruments. Oh, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us here at the Calgary Center for Spiritual Living. If you are new to our center, I'll introduce myself. I'm Pat Campbell, and I am the spiritual director of the center here. And yes, we love to have music like that, putting on our Sunday best, you betcha. And if you haven't been to a center before, a few things you need to know. We are a faith tradition that honors all faith traditions. As you can see by the slide on your screen, going around the sides of the slides are representations of many of the world's faith traditions. Not all of them by any means, but certainly some of them, some of the major ones. And we do this to talk about the idea that wherever you are on your spiritual path, wherever you are going to understand your place in the universe, to understand that divine spark that is within you, whatever path teaches you that is the right one for you. And we would never tell you what to think. We would only teach you to think and to know and to understand who you are as a divine spark of the universe of spirit. So thank you for being here. We are this Thanksgiving. Yay! It's Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving here in Canada. I'll be talking about that later on. But our theme pretty much throughout the day is going to be gratitude. So today we are going to sing what we call our Kong song, and that is Thank You for This Day Spirit. So let's sing together.
Thank you. I want to say thank you. Oh, thank you. I want to say thank you. 'Cause I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that I want to say thank you for this day. Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Again, oh, thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Oh, thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for my friend, Spirit, thank you for my friend. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. Wanna say thank you. Wanna say thank you. Wanna say thank you. Yeah. Wanna say thank you. 'Cause I'm so grateful. So grateful. I'm so grateful. So grateful that I wanna say thank you. Woo! That was fun. I didn't even want to sing. I just want to dance when she's doing that. Hey, give it up for Elevation. Yeah. They're pretty awesome. So I was gone the past couple of weeks. I feel like I missed you guys. And I missed telling you what's going on here at the center. So let me give you some heads up about what the things that are happening, and many things are happening this week. So our Foundations course. This is our basic course, and I know it sounds really dry and learn about Ernest Holmes and that, but you know what? Do you know me? Have you ever done anything that's dry that I'm involved with? No, I love this stuff. I love this teaching, and I love teaching it. And you can pick up on that enthusiasm because it will change your life. This teaching changes your life, and this course begins that change. You're right, Oliver, you know what I'm talking about. Everybody here knows what I'm talking about. It is life-changing to begin to understand that your thought is creative. And as that divine spark that I was talking about earlier, as that begins, is allowed to be expressed, you just watch all the things change in your life. So here's the deal. This is our basic course. And the cost of it is $295. And I'm telling you, it is worth every penny of that. However, you may not know that yet. You may not know what it's going to feel like to have your life changed. So we are offering subsidies for this course for anybody who feels as if they'd like to take it, can't quite swing the $295. If you can, please do.
If you need some help with that, if you need to be subsidized, you need to send me an email before Tuesday, because the class starts on Tuesday. Send me an email at drpat, D-R-P-A-T, at calgarycsl.org. We'll talk about it. We'll come up with something that's going to work, and then you can join the class on Tuesday night. Those of you who are already registered, you should have received your student workbook and the Zoom information. If you sign up between now and Tuesday, we'll get that information to you. It runs 10 weeks. From 6:30 to 9:30. Not sure we'll go quite as late as 9:30, but truly, if you have not taken this course, you want to take it, even if you think you know the basics. Are you everywhere you want to be in your life? Maybe it's time for a booster shot. Anyway, please sign up. I'd love to see you on the Zoom call. Plus, we have a course that's starting on Wednesday night called Calling in the One. We have a lot of single people in our community, and a lot of people who would love to pair up and be part of a relationship. Well, this course, Calling in the One, is not just about learning how to write a profile on a dating site in order to attract a mate, but it's about making ourselves ready, spiritually, emotionally, and mentally ready to call love in. It's really a remarkable experience reading the book, doing the exercises, and studying it with a group of people. Even if you're not looking to call in the one, if you just want to deepen your understanding, this might be the course for you. $105 taught by Reverend Leslie McNamara. And again, send an e-transfer, that $105, to office@calgarycsl.org. Excuse me, if you're in the States and you'd like to join because it's going to be on Zoom, you can register by going to PayPal and just putting in the memo, Calling in the One. We'll send you all the information for that. Okay, so this is going to have a new thing on December 19th. The ministers and practitioners will be putting on this service, and they want to hear from you. They're saying that they want you to be able to fly your freak flag. You notice they're doing it on a Sunday. I'm not going to be here. I just think that's very interesting myself. Either they don't want to know about my freak flag, or they don't want me to know that I know that you all have freak flags. Anyway, I'm not sure what I'm saying here. Anyway, if you want more information, send an email to Lance at lanceraff@calgarycsl.org. What we're looking for are videos, art, poems, dancing, somewhere where you are expressing yourself. And we're going to put that all together in this multimedia kind of very, very cool event for December 19th. So write to Lance and get some more information, and I'll have more information about it next week as well. Okay, our ongoing community groups, because we are keeping going even though we're on Zoom. So the Monday Night Seekers group is back in session. This is a group that goes deep. They're consciousness seekers, and they are ready to do a deep dive into what it means to be conscious, what it means to be awake and awakening. Facilitated by Ron Hahn. That's open to everybody on Monday nights at 7 o'clock. Oh, excuse me, not tomorrow night. Excuse me, because of it being Thanksgiving. The following Monday night, it begins again. Coffee with Dr. Pat. We get together every Wednesday via Zoom and have a chat, and it's fun, and it's very community building. Everybody's welcome to that. Thursday night meditation, 7 to 7:45, saging circle for our people 60 and above. Or, if you think that you have wisdom and you want to join the other wisdom keepers, that's Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. And laughter yoga, we just had it this past Friday night, so it'll be again in November. All that information, all the Zoom codes are in the newsletter and on the website. Whew. That's a lot of stuff. You'd think we were like a community spiritual center or something. Okay, so now we're going to have our more sacred time. This is the time when, we've taken care of all the business, and now we're going to kind of get in to become receptive to the message. So Amy is going to lead us in a chant, and then Reverend Monica will give us our opening spiritual mind treatment, which is an affirmative prayer.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I am. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
There's only one power, one infinite intelligence that is everywhere present. Present right here, right now, expressed in this individualized expression of me. I am so grateful for recognizing the Spirit in me. I am so grateful for elevating myself through that recognition of the one in me. And I know this not only for myself, but also for each and every person that is watching, that is available, that is open to receive this message. Gratitude is expressed by recognition. And so I recognize the gifts that have been given already to me. The love that I am, the joy that I am, the peace that I am, the wisdom that is available in me, expressed from a high consciousness into this world. In all my affairs, to whoever I speak and have contact with and through. I take a moment and allow these gifts to come bubbling to the surface for my awareness, for my recognition, for my expressing them. Freely, truly. I am so blessed. And I extend that to this center, the ministers, the practitioners, the members, the guests, the musicians, the volunteers, to each and every one. I am so blessed. Thank you, and so it is.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
Thank you, Reverend Monica. Thank you, Amy and staff. What a beautiful moment. My heart's wide open. And because we have now dropped into that heart level, what we do as a community, even though we're in places spread out all over, we still say our vision and our mission statement that stands us on strong, solid foundation during these times when we are not able to be together. So let's say our vision statement together. The Calgary Center for Spiritual Living is a beacon of spiritual illumination that inspires individuals to reveal their wholeness, co-creating a world that works for everyone. I'm going to be talking a little bit more about that in just a moment, about co-creating a world that works for everyone. And one of the ways we do it is through our mission. The Calgary Center for Spiritual Living makes accessible a way of living and thinking that reveals one's spiritual magnificence and personal power. We co-create an inclusive community that fosters an expansion of consciousness. Well, again, we're going to talk more about that. I love that idea of co-creation, but I also love the idea that we provide tools. This is not just airy-fairy stuff. We provide tools for life change and for raising the consciousness of the world. So, are you ready? I just love the two selections, the two solos we have for today. Please welcome Elevation with Amy Bishop.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, bright blessed day, and the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry,
Nation with Amy Bishop, Oliver Miguel, Steph Chapman, Luis Tovar, and Cam Dougal. Give it up. Fill the screen with hearts. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Fill that screen. There they go. There they go. Can you bring up my thank you. Wow, that was really something. Thank you. What a wonderful world. They're still going. They're still going. I knew you could do it. Would you breathe with me, please? Take in a deep breath. And again. And one more time, please. I love that sweet moment to know that we're all inspiring together. It's beautiful. So this is my 8th or 9th Canadian Christmas. And one of the things that I love about being an American living in Canada is that I get to celebrate 2 Thanksgivings. I mean, how cool is that? Of course, this weekend for us in Canada, this is our Canadian Thanksgiving, it's this weekend. And American Thanksgiving is the 4th Thursday in November. It's also known as the day before Black Friday, which is the biggest shopping day of the year. Now, there seems to be a misconception among Canadians that how Black Friday got its name. And I've heard many people say it's because of the news reports of people getting trampled and riots and fighting over all the big Friday deals. And so the belief is that somehow the Black Friday got its name from that. But the actual reason is exactly opposite than that. It's called Black Friday because many retailers operate all year long in the red. At a loss all year long until the wonderful holiday shopping experience happens. Thanks, Monica. The day after Thanksgiving and the shopping season, and then the retailers go into the black. So that is why it's called Black Friday. So instead of being something that's kind of scary or nefarious or, ooh, danger, I got to watch out for Black Friday, it's actually this cause of celebration and of gratitude. So, of course, that brings us to today's topic, which is gratitude in honor of Canadian Thanksgiving. So, despite all of the weirdness of the past couple of years, have you guys had a weird couple of years? I know I have. The truth is, all of us, every one of us, have more to be grateful for than we have to be upset about. And one of the things that we can be grateful for, whether we're in the U.S. or whether we're in Canada, is the fact that we have an entire day, or in Canada's case, an entire weekend dedicated to expressing gratitude. Think about this. Think about this from the standpoint of other countries looking in to here. This is a nationally sanctioned statutory holiday to give thanks. And what's going to happen for all of us, whether it was yesterday or today or tomorrow, is that we're going to all dutifully recount all the things that we're grateful for as we're sitting around the dining room table after having stuffed ourselves. But I want you to think about what it would be like, especially during these times of dark and thick energy that so many of us are moving through. What would it be like if we could find a way to experience, find a way to express that level of thanksgiving, but not just for one day or one weekend, but as a daily practice. What would that be like? What would we be putting out into that energy? So in preparation for today's talk, I do a lot of research to find things that I think are going to be interesting to you all. And I Googled the effects or the benefits of expressing gratitude. And I was actually surprised by what I learned, because I know being grateful and being thankful feels good. I mean, it feels emotionally good. But I didn't realize that there were actual tangible benefits until I read this article. For instance, did you know that gratitude boosts the immune system? And don't we all want an increased and boosted immune system right now? You bet. So apparently what happens is that stress lowers our immune system, whereas gratitude increases our sense of well-being, which then helps the body fight off illness. And gratitude also affects other parts of physical health, including reducing the risk of heart failure. Did you know that? I did not know that. Gratitude also improves mental health. It can help ease symptoms of depression and of anxiety. And again, it fosters positive feelings, well-being. So we have this sense of well-being. And here's another one I didn't know. Gratitude improves relationships. Because here what's happening is that we're improving our physical and our mental well-being, and we're being grateful, and we're feeling like this, and then we feel more open to form new relationships or to strengthen our existing relationships. And I think the reason for that is that we know how good it feels to be appreciated for something that we've done or for simply who we are. It feels good to be acknowledged. It feels good to be appreciated. Well, appreciation and gratitude go hand in hand. And so when we are appreciated for what we do, we're more likely to do that more often, which improves our relationships. Yes? Is that making sense? Here's something else. I probably shouldn't tell you guys this, but I'm going to. Gratitude helps in romantic relationships. So I'm told. Because partners who demonstrate gratitude toward their partner for whatever it is increases that relationship satisfaction and improved happiness. Maybe I should try being more thankful, hey? And the last one is where it is gratitude increases optimism. In other words, when we are choosing gratitude, when we are choosing to look for the bright side of life or to find the good in things, we are expressing our gratitude for them, because optimism is gratitude in form. And if you're not a naturally optimistic person, practicing gratitude can cultivate and help you begin to see things on a brighter side, a more positive, a more optimistic viewpoint. And there are lots of others. I just found those four that I just shared to be particularly interesting. And I also know, because I know many of you, is that I'm pretty much preaching to the choir here, because many of you already have a very good and satisfying gratitude practice. But maybe, because of the times that we're in, we could all stand to up our practice a bit. Understand what I'm saying? To just kind of give it a little bit more oomph. Because here's the thing. When we focus on what we're grateful for, we find more things to be grateful for. That is basic consciousness one-on-one. What I focus on expands. And every wisdom teacher that we know about teaches that exact thing, whether it's Jesus or it's Oprah or it's Maya Angelou or it's Wayne Dyer or it's Eckhart Tolle or it's Eric Butterworth. They're all teaching the same thing. This is what Deepak Chopra said. Gratitude is a divine attitude in the wisdom traditions. It takes you out of the ego self and takes you into the higher self. That higher state of consciousness initiates self-repair, self-regulation, and healing. So living in gratitude is a lot more than just going through life as a rainbow unicorn. Everything's so wonderful. Life is grand. Yes, that's good. And gratitude, that authentic, real sense of thanksgiving is a powerful force for good in the universe that changes things. And if we can do it for ourselves individually, we can do it for the world collectively. Here's how Ernest Holmes put it. You are united with all. You are one with the eternal light itself. That presence of spirit within you blesses everyone you meet, tends to heal everything you touch, bring gladness into the life of everyone you contact. Therefore, you are a blessing to yourself, to humankind, and to the day in which you live. Just take that in for a moment. You are a blessing to yourself, to humankind, and to the day in which you live. And simply by choosing to focus on the things that are working in your life, because that's basically what gratitude is, then you are helping to make a world that works for everyone, because you are coming in here and lifting it up. So you might be wondering why my talk title then is When a Leaf Falls. When a leaf falls. And isn't that a beautiful graphic? I just love it. It just makes my heart swell. I really do love it. So I could say that I chose that topic because I just got back from California, and what I noticed, I was in Palm Springs, and you know what? It's still summer in Palm Springs. It was hot, it was dry, the leaves are not anywhere close to changing or dropping or anything like that. But then I came here, and the ground is just covered with leaves in like just a week, right? So you could say that I was going to name it for that because I was really struck by it. However, this talk title, When a Leaf Falls, actually comes from something written on social media this week by a colleague of mine named Raymond Anderson. He's in the Baltimore area. And when I saw it and I read it, I immediately contacted him for permission to use it today because I couldn't think of a better talk idea for Thanksgiving. Because not only is it this visually beautiful idea of how a leaf kind of takes wind and falls down, but it actually, once I tell you about it, provides a practical tool. I'm all about providing tools. I'm not just about theory. Let's get something tangible that we can use. I just lost my place for just a second. So, I'll share with you what my friend wrote. He said, "What if every time I see a leaf falling, I were to say something for which I am grateful? Today, I'm willing to count my blessings, and they are vast." So just picture that. What if every time I saw a leaf falling, I were to say something for which I am grateful. So I have this visual image of being surrounded by blessings as vast as the leaves either on the ground or as they're falling off the trees. But not just in autumn or on a special day in October or a special day in November, but all of the time, to recognize these abundant blessings are everywhere when we choose to look for them. So using that idea, I thought it would be fun if we did a guided visualization to get us not only in the spirit of the holiday, which we're in the midst of here in Canada, but also to practice this little tool. So Steph, if you are ready, I'm going to ask you to come and do a little noodling, something like something that feels like falling leaves. I forgot to tell you that, but I know how good you are that you can just make that happen. So I'm going to invite you now to close your eyes, if that feels comfortable for you, or lower them if you don't want to completely close your eyes. And just begin to relax. And just know that for the next few moments, there's no place you need to be, nothing you need to be doing. Just begin to breathe. And begin to feel a feeling of gratitude. And start with the things that you're always grateful for. Your family, your health, nature, abundance. Just allow yourself to generate that feeling of gratitude right now. And now bring to mind the image of sitting someplace beautiful, your special place, your happy place. For me, it's a mountain cabin in the fall with the leaves falling. And as you sit there, notice the leaves are gently floating down to the ground. And as every leaf makes its way gently to the ground, find something else to be grateful for. For every leaf, find something new to be grateful for. Maybe it's your pet. Maybe you love your work. Maybe you're grateful for your home. Simply living in this beautiful country, in this amazing province. Feel some gratitude for your physical body that allows you to do the things you love to do. Feel some love and gratitude for a loved one's smile. How about for your own smile? Just keep imagining the leaves, and for every leaf that falls, add another gratitude. This is a practice that you can use at any time in both a conscious state of awareness. See a leaf and express gratitude. Or use it in a meditation or contemplative state. The opportunities for gratitude are abundant. Just like the leaves are abundant. And when you're ready, begin to become aware once again of where you are physically in this present moment. And yet notice that something has shifted. And that shift has come from choosing to focus on your blessings, on your thanksgiving. And then slowly but surely bring yourself back here and open your eyes to a world that has become heightened by your heightened consciousness. And open your eyes. Be present. Thank you, Steph. That was exactly perfect. Exactly what I wanted. So, if you feel like it, once you kind of bring yourself back, jot down in the chat. You know I've told you that I read the chat every Sunday afternoon. That's my Sunday afternoon entertainment. Tell me some of the things that you found to be grateful for that were different than what you normally are. Because we started with what we're normally grateful for, and then we kind of went to things a little bit unusual. So in the chat, just put down a couple of things that maybe you hadn't thought of before. I'll really enjoy reading them and knowing that what we have done here today and what you are doing and having gone through that process is sending out that feeling of well-being and of gratitude and of thanksgiving, of optimism out into the world, because we are co-creating that together. Happy Thanksgiving. I love you. I'm happy to be back, and so it is. All righty. Thank you. So, I love this song. It's the perfect song for Thanksgiving. So, Olivier, if you can take that down. And please welcome once again, Elevation.
Some days we forget to look around us. Some days we can't see
the joy that surrounds us. So caught up inside ourselves, we take when we could give. So for tonight, we pray for what we know can be, and on this day we hope for what we still can't see. It's up to us to be the change, and even though we all could still do more, there's so much to be thankful for. Look beyond ourselves. There's so much sorrow. It's way too late to say I'll cry tomorrow. Each of us must find our truth. It's so long overdue. So for tonight, we pray for what we know can be, and on this day we hope for what we still can't see. It's up to us to be the change, and even though we all could still do more, there's so much to be thankful for. Even with our differences, there is a place we're all connected. Each of us must find each other's So for tonight, we pray for what we know can be, and on this day we hope for what we still can't see. It's up to us to be the change, and even though this world means so much more, there's so much to be thankful. Yes, there's so much to be thankful. There's so much to be thankful for. Give it up for Elevation. So I'm going to make just a slight change because I want to give some gratitudes. And so we're going to do that in lieu of thank you, God. I thank God. So I want to give some gratitudes. It just feels like the right thing to do. So I want to start out by giving thanks to the Board of Trustees of the Calgary Center for Spiritual Living, Valda Harris, Nicole Allard, I'm sorry, I'm pulling this off the top of my head, Don Kopic, Kathy Matthews, Jennifer Owens, and I am dropping one name, and I am so sorry. I really thought I had it. It'll come back to me. Thank you, and Leslie Gardner. Thank you, and Leslie Gardner. Yes, indeed. I want to say thank you to the ministers of our center. Marjorie Contenti, Reverend Marjorie Contenti, Reverend Darlene Chase, Reverend Monica Cromer, Reverend Leslie McNamara. I want to give thanks to the practitioners of our center. Ron Hahn, Lucille Warone, Amy Bishop, Lance Raff, Fran Watson, Peli Dlamani in Swaziland, Gail Verdi, Connie Chow, Valda Harris, Tracy Peterson, Sabrina Morrow. How about that? When I came here, we didn't have any practitioners. I love you all. I love you all. I want to give thanks to Kat Crozier, who is our administrator and is in the office every day from Monday through Thursday from 10 to 3. If you have any questions, you can call Kat. I want to give a big thanks to our sound team, to our tech guys. And that, That's Bernie Schulmeister, who has just taken over from Dwayne. We've got Ben Morgan, who is kind of becoming, well-versed on everything. And we have Jason Owens, who is just beyond the beyond as far as what he does and the service he provides to our center. And last but not least, I want to give a big thank you to these people that do this with me every single Sunday without fail. Somebody put in the chat, we have not missed a Sunday in all of this time of COVID. Even when we're presenting to an empty room, when we have people in the house, not only are they true professionals, but they are people of very high consciousness, and we are so blessed. So I'll name them by name. We have Oliver Miguel. We've got Steph Chapman. We have Luis Tovar. Wave at the people, Luis. Today we have Cam Dougal. We also have Lisa Jacobs, who is part of Elevation as well. And of course, Amy Bishop, our music director. Did I forget anybody besides Leslie Gardner? How could I forget Leslie? Okay, well, if I did, I'll try to remember again. I won't go through all of that again, but it just felt, yes, I did forget somebody. Whew. Y'all. because just as we show up here every Sunday to do this, so do you. So whether you're watching on Sunday or you're watching when you come home from hiking in the mountains, whatever that is, you're here. And that's why we're doing what we're doing, because you're here. And so thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're going to do our closing blessing now. I'm going to skip this. I'm going to skip that. Huh? Actually, we're going to do a blessing. We're going to do our blessing. I don't want to have us go over time. So here's how we close the service. This is fun. So we're going to rub our hands together. the final blessing. We're going to rub our hands together, and we're going to just think of all that gratitude that we've generated, and we're going to send it out into the world. If there's anybody that you know that needs some healing, if there's anybody that you know who just needs to know that they're loved, okay? So we just send this out, okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Whoosh. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed weekend. See you next week.
Hold on to me, don't let me go. Who cares what they see? Who cares what they know? First name is free, last name is dumb. 'Cause you choose to believe in where we are from. Man's red flower is in every living thing. Mind, use your power, spirit, use your wings. Freedom. Hold on to me, don't let me go. Cheetahs need to eat, run antelope. First name is King, last name is Dumb. 'Cause you choose to believe in every word. When a baby first breathes, when nights the sunrise, when a whale hunts the sea, when we all recognize freedom, 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 freedom. Freedom, freedom. We are from heat, the electric wonder. There's a cut to the sea. They left us the sun. Atoms in the air, winds in the sea. The sun, yes, man. We're all from the same thing. Freedom! 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 Freedom!
Thank you, Dr. Pat. Thank you, Dr. Pat.
Thank you, Dr. Pat.
Thank you, Dr. Pat.
Pew, 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 pew.
2, 3. Thank you, Dr. Pat. Thank you, Dr. Pat.